Moses Wahisi is on standby. Good morning, Moses. How are you doing? What's the mood like now that the quarterfinals begin today?
Good morning, Robinson Okenya, and also the gentlemen in studio. I think this particular time we won't really say that there is a lot that is happening because it is still early mornings and it has now become a habit. And at this particular country, actually, a time like this, a lot of people are still indoors because of the temperatures and the heat. So at this particular time, just a little numbers of fans, you will be able to see them walking in the streets. But all in all, I know in the next 2-3 hours, people will be filled in the streets and they will try as much as possible to go all out and support their team. So we have the two matches that are set for today, Okenya, but I know it promises to be exciting. But at this particular moment, still so early to have a number of the football fan supporters walking around the street. But we can see a handful of Okenya.
And the interactions with fans, what are they saying?
A lot of conversations regarding to what exactly should be expected today, because I know we have Argentina supporters, quite a big number of them are at this particular side. At the same, we have some Croatian fans and not as many as the Argentinian fans, so they are rooting for their side. Also, the Brazilian outfit are so much confident that they are so much willing to go all out and see if they will be able to bag their 3 maximum points and advance to the next round. A number of Brazilian supporters are saying that they don't want the game to go into penalties, and we know why. In the history of Croatia and the penalties, they've had 3 in the history of the World Cup, 1, 2 in the previous World Cup, 1 in this World Cup. So a lot of people are saying if it goes to penalties, then it might be Croatia having the final laugh, but you really can't say and know what exactly will happen on that front, Kenya.
Yes, of course, you can't predict what will happen. What do you have for us today?
I know there are plenty. Yesterday was a rest day, but I know a number of us, as Cedric Musumba have said, it was not necessarily rest day because there was a lot of activities that were happening. So I decided to go to Stadium 974. This is a facility that in the next few days, they've said that today and tomorrow, they're just clearing actually some of the things that were taken into this.
Well, of course, we'll be going back to Moses in a few. I want us to take a look at that tour here at the 974 Stadium yesterday, and of course, as he said, that stadium will be dismantled in the next few days. Brazil was the final team to play at that match that was in their round of 16 tie. So, Moses, as you were saying that you went to the 974 Stadium, and of course it will be dismantled in a few days to come. What else should we expect from the dismantlement? Are we expecting Kenya to be part of the beneficiary?
I actually went out and asked the question. So the different countries actually bidded to have that facility. So the decision has not yet been made where that said facility will be made. But curiously, one Kenyan actually, there is a person who bidded on behalf of Kenya. So the Kenya government did not bid to have that facility, but an individual bidded on behalf of Kenya. So maybe will he be lucky? I highly doubt, because we have had other nationalities where their government went all out with a lot of seriousness, trying as much as possible to see if they will be able to be beneficiary of that facility. But all in all, my walk to the stadium, I interacted with a number of fans. Some said which team they're supporting, but all